Thank you, Minister and department heads. And I just wanted to pick up on the conversation here of Mr. Kevin Chan, his email to Owen Ripley, a high-up official in the minister's office. So, Minister, with all due respect, I mean, your introduction today talked about what you're going to do with C10 and hate speech and media, and directly, when you look at it, Facebook is involved in this. There are major potential implementations to Facebook in the work of your department. And so that's why I think we brought up today, we just flagged it for you, and I've got the conflicts of interest framework in front of me. And that's all we're asking, that the values and ethics code that applies to all staff regardless of level. And most of the provisions, as you know, are based on the Treasury Board of Canada Secretariat. We're not questioning anybody, civil service wise. We're trying to, in this case, the report in writing to their deputy head any conflict of interest resulting from firm offers of employment and other activities related to their duties. It's in here. So that's what we were just talking about. This, you're dealing with Facebook more than anybody in the government, and we're concerned when we see a personal email from Kevin Chan to one of your employees in the department. This is too cozy. And as opposition members, we're concerned with this. And I would like you to comment on that. I know you've only been a minister for a year or so, but this does not look good. If you don't mind me saying, it smells. When Facebook, who you will have major implementation with in the coming months, is doing personal emails to your staff.
Thank you for the question. And of course, I mean, we and the department talk with Facebook on these issues, but we also speak with the National Council of Canadian Muslims, the Canadian Race Relations Foundation, la Fédération des Femmes du Québec, World Sikh Organization, Chinese National Council for Social Justice, Amnesty International, Anti-Hate Network. When elaborating legislation, we try to gather as diverse possible points of view and opinions on an issue, so that we can better inform the legislation that we will do. But I mean, we are putting in place legislations to I'm a strong believer in the benefits of technology. Or technologies, plural. But we also have to recognize that many technologies have perverse impact, and we've seen that throughout the years. And I think our role as legislators is to maximize the benefits to society of these technologies, while trying to minimize those perverse impact. I'm on record saying that when Facebook threatened Australia with cutting the ties with the Australian public in Facebook because of what Australia was trying to do in terms of legislation was no less than bullying. And we, in fact, we have a meeting, an upcoming meeting with France, Australia, Germany, to see how we can work together on issues relating to GAFAs. So yes, we meet with these companies, but we meet with a whole range of different interveners on these issues. And what we're working on with the department is what will be in the best interest of Canadians, regardless of what the social media platform, Facebook or others, think about it.
Yeah, I think the issue here was Facebook went through your office looking for recommendations from your office, Canadian Heritage, that they have a job opening, and can you recommend anyone? So that's the issue that I think the NDP member from Edmonton brought up here, and that's what we're talking about here today, a bit of it, and the media picked up on it. I mean, you know, and I know that the Toronto Star and the Globe and Mail, they had articles on this because Facebook is a big multi-platform in the world. You pointed that out. But at the same time, we're wondering how cozy Facebook is to you when they do a personal email to a member in your office asking if you have any recommendations for a position that is opening in Canada Facebook.
I can tell you there's no coziness.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Sorry, Mr.